Hello everybody, it's The Roar, and here I am today in the good old town of Burke, Virginia, also known as Burke Station, Virginia, which is the old train station right down there on the other side. A little bit, we're gonna go check out. I am here at what is known, I'll show you, as the nursery. I'm at the site of the Burke Nursery, where in early 1900s was the site of a harness horse racing track that not only held the horses of President Theodore Roosevelt, but also President McKinley. And we're going to explore this nursery where we can without disrupting business. But there is a lot of woods area, which I do believe there are some remnants of the racetrack. We're gonna go check it. So there is absolutely no remnants back there. I am gonna go check it out. I'm gonna try to find a safe way to get back there, because right now, as you can see, look at that, I'm on the road. But all this would have been where the track was. From what I understand, this building over here, you see that small building right there? What I was reading is that was where the grandstand was when people pulled up. The grandstands were where that building is today. Those are not, or in no way is that what it looked like. I'll post some pictures up. But that back area would have been probably where the track was. So I did not find the racetrack or any remnants of one. But I did find this little abandoned playground where there's a jail, a general store, and a hotel. And also these slides where nothing exists anymore. Did not know this place existed. But I want to try to get up here and get a bird's eye view of what I can find and just give a little bit of a history of this place. The place is called the Copperthite racetrack. It was all around this area. I'm assuming, well, where the building was on the nursery on the other side was the location of the grandstands, which I will post a picture of. But just a little bit of history of this place. It was back in the 1900s, Henry Copperthite. Copperthite or Copperthite? You tell me in the description below what the correct pronunciation is. It's Copperthite. I don't know if the H is silent or is it pronounced. But I think it's the Copperthite racetrack right here in Burke, Virginia. And it's a really cool little bit piece of history. It's a gentleman who lived in Georgetown and owned, which is now known as the American Pie Company, which I still think exists to this day in Connecticut. And it was called the Connecticut Pie Company. I'm going to get out of here because I don't know if I'm on private property or not. I actually have my crutch with me. My leg is giving me a little bit of issues today, but not much. But anyways, I'm just using it for balance. Look at this. Look at this. Pretty cool. I never knew this place existed. Never knew. That's the other slide over there. We'll go there in a minute. But the Copperthite Raceway, just a little bit. It's the Connecticut Pie Company. The gentleman that owned that back in the early 1900s came down here, lived in Georgetown, and started this racetrack. He wanted Burke to be a vacation resort for the people in Georgetown and other parts of DC, which it was. It had 3 or 4 hotels in the area. There was a train station right down there, which I will show here at the end of this video. It's a train station where citizens came in from Union Station in DC, and they came here to the raceway, where both, again, President Theodore Roosevelt and McKinley both had horses stored here and would race them often here at the racetrack, which I thought was a little bit of pretty neat history. So, all right, let me get out of the sun. I wanted to see what this place closed. Take a look at this. It looks like it closed. Am I getting that? I'm holding the camera very awkward. So it closed because of COVID and social distancing. So I did not know this place existed. But as far as the nursery is concerned, I did walk behind as far as I could. There are people in the woods back there that are doing construction or doing some sort of tree cutting. I did not want to get near there or go near there. But it looks like there is nothing back there. There was rumors that there was a cornerstone and part of the grandstand was back there. But based on research and even satellite view or Google Street View, they want to do that. Google Street View, it does not appear to be the case. So that's a bummer, but I wanted to show you this area. It's just awesome just to know that there was history here in this area. But now there is nothing. There's nothing remaining of the Copperthite racetrack. So, by the way, if you are part of the Copperthite family, I would love to talk to you. I know that you are, from what I understand, they still live here in the Burke area, a good portion of the family. So I would love to talk history about, let me get my thoughts straight. I would love to talk history with you and, just get a little bit more in depth. They apparently owned almost all of Burke at one time. And apparently they still do live in the area, although it's not known where or anything else. They own the Burke farm or plantation that was up the road here, where actually, interestingly enough, the young gentleman served in the Civil War. His family had slaves, and he knew that owning slaves was wrong. At 14 years old, he enlisted into the Civil War for the North to fight against slavery and fought against what the South wanted. He also, interesting fact about the family, they had 45 members of the family go off to World War II. Only 7 have returned. So it's real interesting. I would love to sit down and talk to members of the family and just get a little bit more in depth about this area, this racetrack and everything else. Now I'm going to post some photos of what I could find in the area, and I'm going to show you the racetrack right down the road. Or I'm sorry, not the racetrack, the train station. Here is the Burke Station, the railroad station, or the tracks right up there on top, which were once the Alexandria Orange Line, very popular in the Civil War. On this property, going all the way back, it would probably be the location of the the depot, where everyone would unload. And right down this road, right here, right down this street, would be the location of the racetrack, the Copperthite racetrack. So I'm going to post some photos and some links. And it's a bummer we didn't see any actual real cornerstones or anything else, which I thought existed. I'm walking back in those woods, did not see anything. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified on future uploads. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.